Not bad. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain Jay, and tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Because we are running something that I think a lot of people have been thinking about in standard mono white life gain angels. Pretty good deck overall. Actually pushed me up in diamond fairly effectively. Even with all the removal, all the destruction that we have going on, still held its own, which I was very satisfied to see, with a couple more of these new tricks that we have from the Murder at Karlov Manor. A couple of new things that actually worked a lot better than I thought, AURELIA'S Vindicator being one of them. So before we get down to the shakedown breakdown here, the nitty gritty of what this deck involves, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, well guys, you're gonna get attacked by the like and subscribe. It's just gonna happen. He's gonna pop out and rip you apart for not liking and subscribing to the channel. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/ThatVillainJ for our live streaming goodness on YouTube. We love on Twitch. That's on Twitch. On YouTube as well. Hit that bell and you'll be alerted when we go live on YouTube. Additionally, join the villains out there. You can check out our Discord community for all the latest news and information. Everything that you could want to see is on our Discord. And of course, this deck and all the other decks that I build are available down below on my AetherHub. So if you want a copy of this lovely angel deck, just go right down there, follow the link for the AetherHub, and it'll take you right there to get your very own copy of Mono White Life Gain Angels. So what are we talking about? Well, actually, somebody asked me a little while ago, Jay, what are we going to do when Lunarch Veteran rotates out? Do we have any instant life gain when something drops? We do. And that is going to be case of the Uneaten Feast right there. 1 white. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life. This is basically going to be the same as Lunarch Veteran, except it's an enchantment and not a creature, so it's a little trickier to get rid of. You solve cases. To solve cases, you gain 5 or more life this turn. If unsolved, solve at the beginning of your end step. Basically, what that means is if you've gained 5 or more life, you can solve the case, and when you solve it, you sacrifice the case. Creature cards in your graveyard gain. You may cast this card from your graveyard until the end of turn. So basically, you can cast a creature card from your graveyard until the end of turn if you've gained 5 or more life. You have to sacrifice this, which means you don't get the triggered effect anymore, so you want to make sure that you're lined up correctly here. But it is a new card from Karlov, and it is going to be useful. You're going to see this a lot in life gain going forward. Lauren's Escape. I think 2 of these is perfectly fine. They're going to want to go after your big ticket angels. They're going to want to do destructions. They're going to want to do mass destruction, depopulates, targeted removal, anything like that, exile. It gains hexproof and indestructible until the end of turn, and we scry as an instant for a common. Very, very handy, very useful right there. Need I say more? It is just the protection card to keep your big tickets on there. Lunarch Veteran, 1 white and 1. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life, which is fantastic to see. Then you have the option of Lunarch Phantom on the back end, the Spirit Cleric. Whenever another creature you control leaves the battlefield, you gain 1 life. If Luminous Phantom would be put in your graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. So it can come back for 2, 1 white and 1, and you have the, if something leaves and if something comes in, you have them both sandwich. You get that life gain no matter what. As far as the removal package, I'm going to go with 6 removal slots. I'm going to go with 3 Destroy Evils for those pesky enchantments and big creatures like Sheldred. And of course, we're going to go with Fateful Absence for the direct removal of Planeswalkers. They do get to investigate. Not too worried about that. There's a lot of investigation cards out there. I don't think it's going to backfire too bad. I already hear you saying, Jay, why not combine them? Why not go for the Get Lost? Yeah, Get Lost is in right here in the sideboard. I'm so scared of running Get Lost. I've had it backfire on me a bunch of times. I've had it just not work. I've had them use the treasure tokens to their advantage so frequently. So I'm kind of hesitant. It is in the deck. It is in the sideboard. If you like it, swap it in, no problem. We're going to go with 4 Giada right here. Font of Hope, 1 white and 1. She is our Angel Ramper and Angel Pumper. Fantastic. Flying Lifelink, Flying Vigilance, 1/1, 2/2. Each other angel you control enters the battlefield with an additional 1/1 counter for each angel you already control. That is good. I don't have to tell you that you're going to have a lot of angels and they're going to come in real big like. And then, of course, she can add 1 white, spend this mana to cast the angel spell. The fun thing about her is with vigilance and flying, she can swing in, hit, and then use the extra, her untappedness, because she didn't have to tap to attack, to cast the spell to get an angel into the battlefield. So lovely ramp for a little bit more of your expensive angels, just getting stuff out early onto the board. Definitely going to need 4 of her, really, really a lot. Like, yeah, definitely. Voice of the Blessed, we're going to be gaining life. We might as well throw the Spirit Cleric in there. It gains 1/1 every time that we gain life. It is going to get a 1/1 counter. If it has 4 or more, it has flying and vigilance. And if it has 10 or more, it's indestructible. And it would be a 12/12 flying vigilance indestructible Spirit Cleric. So if we're talking about pinging stuff as soon as it comes into play, gaining that life right there with the Case of the Unseen and Lunarch Veteran and all these other abilities that we have that gain life, might as well throw that in there as well. I'm going to go with 2 Metropolis Reformers right here, 1 white and 2/3 vigilance, flying and vigilance. You have hexproof, meaning me as the player. Mono red, eat your heart out. They have to kill this if they ever want to target us with direct spells. If they want to target my player, this has to die first, and whenever it's dealt damage, you gain that much life. So even using the lightning bolt on it first, if they want to lightning bolt us directly, or lightning strike rather, we're going to gain that life ahead of time. So really, really good stuff. I like to pump this thing up, like with Giada comes in, and this thing's like a 3/4 or 5/6 or something like that. Very useful card. We have a lot of 3-drops, so we have to kind of split it up. I'm only doing 2 of her. I am doing 4 Resplendent Angels right here. This is just 2 different types of art, the old art and the newer art right there. 2 white and 1 flying. At the beginning of your end step, if you gain 5 or more life this turn, create a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying and vigilance. We can gain 5 or more life pretty easily. By putting a bunch of creatures in or by attacking with life gain abilities that we have built in. Any one of these will gain us that, but Resplendent Angel also has the built-in ability. If you pay 3 white and 3, you have until the end of turn, it gains +2/+2 in lifelink, meaning that it's a 5/5 lifelink, meaning that if it does 5 damage, it's going to create an angel on its own right there. So it's got its own built-in angel generation right in there. Very, very key point of the deck. I know it's a mythic rare, but it is a fun one. Wojek Investigator, yes, the card that's been memed to death here. 1 white and 2. I actually like this one for 2/4 flying vigilance. At the beginning of your upkeep, investigate once for each opponent who has more cards in their hand than you. If you have a mono blue player who is just holding on to cards like crazy and you're playing them, and you should be playing them pretty effectively here, you can gain a clue token each turn, which of course lets you get card draw each turn. A 2/4 vigilance flying, 2/4 flying vigilance for 3. That'll be pumped up if you had Giada and also trigger the other angel abilities that you have. Not bad. I really like her. Who I like more is actually AURELIA'S Vindicator. This is the first time that I've done Disguise that I've been really happy with it. I've been really satisfied with the results. 2 white and 2 flying, lifelink, and ward 2. That's a lot right there. Just for a 4/2 for 4 for flying, lifelink, and ward 2, already good. Disguise is white, 1 white, 3, and X, meaning that you can play AURELIA'S Vindicator face down for 3 mana, and then it has ward 2 on it. It's a 2/2 creature with ward 2. When you flip it up, you can pay 1 white, 3, and then as much mana as you want, meaning 0, 2, 3, 4. Exile up to X other target creature cards from the battlefield and creature cards from the graveyard, and then when it leaves the battlefield, return the exiled creatures to the owner's hand. So not only can you resurrect cards from your graveyard by putting them under her and then they go back to your hand, I've done this on a full attack. I flipped her over, paid like 2 or 3 extra mana, cleared the board of flyers because I exile the flyers when I flip, and then swung in for the kill. So it is extremely useful. It's probably one of the better disguise abilities that I've used. It's a great finisher. It's a great way of getting stuff out of graveyards and just getting stuff off the board, period. Really, really good stuff with AURELIA'S Vindicator. I was surprised at how much I like her. Boonbringer Valkyrie, 2 white and 3, 4/4, flying, first strike, and lifelink. Already a dangerous girl, but then of course she gives the backup 1. One other creature when she comes into play gets +1, flying, first strike, and lifelink additionally to everything else she has. Really, really good card right there, just as a 5-drop, even as a 4-drop coming in. Just a solid, just a wall of an Angel Warrior right there. Good stuff. Then, of course, Steel Seraph finishing it off. Probably one of the most mainstay Angel cards, despite being an artifact creature Angel. Mechanical Angels right here. Clockwork Angels. It's a 6-drop. It's not really a 6-drop. The 5/4 version is a 6-drop. I rarely ever play it for that. It really is that coveted 3-drop spot right there. 2 white and 1 3/3. You do it for its prototype. What that means is it comes into play as a 3/3 artifact creature Angel. At the beginning of combat on your turn, target creature you control gains the choice of flying, vigilance, or lifelink. This is going to be your main lifelink generator. I want to put lifelink on Resplendent, Metropolis, any of these big boys swinging in, even something like Voice of the Blessed when it gets to like a 6. That's going to get our main, throwing Steel Seraph on there and making it give it somebody lifelink. Or vigilance is going to be fine. Most everything we have is flying, so we usually don't need that, but the lifelink and the vigilance is going to be great right there. Also very resistant to go for the throat because it is a creature, it is an artifact creature, so all around useful card with Steel Seraph. Really, really like that one, and we have a lot in the 3 spot, in the 3-drop, so make sure that you're getting 3 mana out on the board to trigger everything you need. Edge Ganjigo, Seed of the Empire, Hidden Courtyard, 21 Plains, and Fair Basilicas. That's what we're looking right like there. 24 lands altogether. Standard, 26 creatures, 20 of them being angels. The rest being clerics, humans, detective, spirits, warriors. That's what we're looking right like there. It's mostly angels and clerics. 8 instants, 4 artifacts, of course, them being angels, and 2 cases of the enchantments. Of course, the game has frozen right there. It is waiting for the server. That is a damn shame. All right, looked like it cleared up right there. Yeah, 2.8 average, not bad. It is 100% standard. It is an angel standard right there. Sideboard, I kind of talked about. I don't have too many suggestions other than Get Lost for maybe additional removal. Helping Hand isn't bad. Helping Hand is a good one to consider because of all the 3-drops that we do have, Steel Seraph being one. These are all things that can come back through Helping Hand. Voice of the Blessed, Metropolis, Wojak, Resplendent, Steel Seraph, they can all come back to the board pretty quickly with Helping Hand, which is extremely useful. So I'm not mad at that one if you want to do that one as well. I wouldn't be mad if you did another Lauren's Escape in there as well. There it is on the horizontal gang for you right there. If your horizontal gang rise up, I am vertical gang. I like to see it the other way. It's better. I just need the card titles. I don't need the art. But yeah, that's what we're looking like. The big ticket item, Boonbringer Valkyrie. Use the disguise. That's going to be the trick there. Use the disguise to make sure she's ready. Flip the board, knock all the blockers out of the way, and then swing in for the win. That's going to be your best bet right there with Aurelia's Vindicator. She's a cool card. So that's what we're looking like on our Angel life gain. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Do you like this one? Do you think Angels can really do it in standard rank? Let's get into it, boys. Do 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 do. All right, give it a shot. Did I try Insidious Roots in action? I sure did. I made an Insidious Roots deck the other day. Actually, that was probably the last video I put out was Insidious Roots, was it not? Okay, so yeah, this is immediately I regret going back into standard. Immediately I regret it. Didn't see it. If you didn't see it, that means you didn't like it. And if you didn't like it, you're going to get attacked by a werewolf. So, sorry about that. It's going to happen, dude. Combo to board wipe to death. Yeah, I immediately regret going into standard as soon as I saw this piece of shit go down. Trigger 2. lifelink, swing, hit. Oof. And here comes the big hit, probably. Probably here comes the depop. If not, next turn. There we go. Told you. You are not allowed to have creatures in this game. Absolutely not. You are not allowed to have fucking creatures in this game. Bar none. No, brooking no fucking objections. Unless you're comboing out with creatures in the final step, you are absolutely not allowed to have them. That's a big no-no. Oh, yeah, I remember why I fucking hate Standard. I remember. Thank you for reminding me, game, though. I remember, game. Thank you for reminding me, though. Shit. And if you think that's the end of it, oh, boy. Hell no. There's gonna be a lot. There's gonna be a lot. Unlicensed hearse. Exile up to 2 cards from the graveyard. Very nice. Four damage. I'm not really worried about him at 32 life. What do we got? No, nothing. In courtyard, drop it. Boom, boom. Okay. Do. Draws a card. Not really worried about 4 damage right there. It's probably going to play mass removal or board wipe. Hopefully it's not an exile. I'm going to be upset if it's an exile. No, it's a Briar Ridge Trucker. Ridge Trucker. That's a Resplendent Angel again. He's got some blue there. As additional, this costs this event counter target spell. Boom. So let's swing him in. He can do 8 next turn, but he's down to 9. I don't know what he's running that for. Dual Thief. Alright, my turn. Edge, Ganj go. Boof. 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 Probably, if there was another time, there was ever a time for fucking exploding somebody's face in for running a board wipe, it would be right now. So let's see if he hits it. Nope, he didn't have it. Fascinating. Fascinating. I'm shocked that this dude didn't have it. That is very, very shocking to me. That he did not have the removal he needed right there. Wow. Okay, interesting. All right, let's do Uneaten Feast. Retro mode. All right, this guy is stuck in... Oh, there we go. Interesting. Oh, it's enchantments. Okay, I get it. Hit. Okay. Exile? No, he's Audacity right there. Great music program. Hit. Hit. Invasion of whatever. Hit. I think I could drop that. I think I could drop that. Ossification. Boom. He's gonna need a lot of them. Junkai, Naturalist, boom, bop. Spirited Companion, boom, bop. No blocks. Hit. Let's hit that. There we go. Disenchant that. Very nice. Take action for the library. Yes. Okay. Got one. He's got 4 mana and 2 guys. Invasion of Theros again. Okay. And that guy again. Let's draw a card. Okay, so that gets to trample, and that gets to trample. How about, okay, so if he's at 5, he gains 16, he'll be at 21. Let's do no blocks. I'd rather take it back. Yeah, that's why we do that. Yep, that's why. Not bad. He's probably crying right now. Because he's thinking those angels, they deserve to die. That's why he's crying. In case you were wondering. In case you were wondering, that's what happened with that. Ooh, whoa, Jack, investigate. Gotta go first. No good plays on the first. Let's go for it though. Why not? You know I was gonna slip it in there. And Cal Ryan said, "No, thank you, man." All right, that's a great run right there. Good stuff. Standard is weird, bro. Got to get those mad respect scoops. Flashbanger. Well, it gives us some leeway in running this shit. Okay. Not great. Not great. But I feel like if I get the 3rd mana, I'll be okay. I did get the 3rd mana. Okay, another Mirex. He's going to do something here. All right, flyers I can deal with because of generally what I have. Do not want that. My turn. Resplendent. If I can survive this one, I can get the Angel down with Lorne's Escape on the proc. He only has colorless mana, which kind of sucks for him. That could be a removal. It is a removal. Okay, so we do back again. And we have the protection now. We've got the protection now. Deep Cavern Bat. Do we go for Lauren's escape? Yeah, let's do it. No, we don't want that. All you see is destroy evils. What is this? What deck is this? Fucking... What is this shit? It's fucking Mardu fucking Flyers? Question mark? Like, what? Swinging in, boom. What's he activating here? Hit. Activates. If it doesn't kill me, I can activate Resplendent and swing for the 5. If he doesn't hit the removal. It's a bit curious. AURELIA'S Vindicator. Exile, turn face up. So let's do this. Why not? I'm genuinely a little confused if he's got some sort of flash or something here. We'll try it. He's beating the shit out of me in my brain, man. My man's mental game is so fucking strong. I have no clue what this deck is or what he's doing. That's how my man has me flabbergasted, baffled, bamboozled. I have no fucking idea what this guy's what he's doing right now. Just fucking waiting. He's just fucking waiting. I could turn that face up for 1x, and battlefield enter creature cards from graveyards. I'll wait, I guess. We'll do this first. I'm so confused at this dude's deck, man. Okay. From graveyards. okay. Again, I don't really know what the goal is here. He's got Ward 2. She's got Ward 2. Kitesail Larcenist, nice. No. Got 4 mana. This is Jeet Kune Do magic right here, style of no styles. And that's it. It's called do nothing and then lose. Alright, I'm a fan of that style. If you want to ever fight me with the do nothing then lose deck, I'm okay with that. I'll take those. I have no clue what that point of that deck was. If anybody has any clue, is that like a content creator's specific deck or something like that? If you have any clues as to the whereabouts of what the fucking strategy of that deck was, please dial 1-800-GO-VILLAIN. Don't call that number, that's a fake number. And tell me, or leave it in the comments if you know what that dude was going for. Because I have no fucking idea. I literally have no fucking idea what that guy was going for. This is not bad, because I can do Voice of the Blessed Steel Seraph. A little bit of an early removal. Splash white. Let's start with her, though. Just put him on the table and see what he thinks. Lightning Helix, right away. No, can't search for fucking Fey-Blooded. Alright. Sword of Forge and Fire. You're the fire in the blood. Probably gonna put it down. Green and red. I don't have either of those, so that does not doing too much. Jeet Kune Do, the style of no styles. Yeah, that was fucking. What's his face? That was the man right there. That was Jet Li. Yeah. Hit. Pop. Do you populate? No, Rem Corollas. That's not gonna help. Beer of Virtue. Tensari. Board wipe? Nope. Just a loss. Just a loss. Alright guys, Wall of Fire time. Been on a nice run here. I don't know if Wall of Fire is going to let us through though. Wall of Fire, he don't ask permission, man. You know? Hosisian. Okay. This is not a great opener. Op goes first, and I have a slow opener. I'm gonna mull this. That's still not great. We'll get rid of the Lorne's Escape, and we'll try to go Vob to steal. Boom. Not great though, with no early life gains. He's probably just gonna play immediate removal on me. We'll give it a shot. Let's just Muzyak that. Let's do this. Oof. Jace. Perfect mind. You are the perfect mind. Perfect mind. All right. We wanted him to connive that, because if he connives it, that means we can kill it next turn. No attacks. Wall of Fire don't play nice, guys. Gopher. Yeah. Mill 3 cards. Alright. Fucking mana. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we got this one, dudes. We're not set up for this shit. Counterspell, probably. No way we're set up for this. He's going to mill me out way before I ever get anywhere. Especially hitting that plains. I think we're going to hit plains and plains and plains here. Yeah, it was a real shitty opener. Yeah, again, get Ginge attacks. It's just, it's Dimir control. Yeah, we're not set up for this. Yeah, I told you we're going to hit plains and plains and plains here. We're not set up for this. It's just not going to work. He's probably got another one. Or another counterspell. Takanumas, mill. Well, okay, hold on. Well, yeah, there's the other Jace. Alright. There's no way we're going to be able to bust through the wall here, because he's just going to have card draw, counterspell, removal, and mill. It's just a solid wall of that shit. Really, the only way out of it is if you also have mill or counterspells and you got to shut them down. But yeah, the only real way out of this is to control them out. Almond Cat. Ledger Shredder. Yeah, it's not good. Probably going to draw another land here. 30% chance, might as well be 100%. Mill. Yeah, he's going to get to the mill before I can. Easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Let's do lifelink. Let's do that. Yeah, I mean, Get Lost is useful. I've had it backfire on me more often than not, which is the whole other issue, you know? I've had it miserably backfire on me a bunch of times, so that's the other question. It does come in clutch, but then sometimes it fucks you over, so there's the Breach. Mill. What's he gonna cast? Yeah, I mean, you know, it's 6 of one, half dozen of the other. That's kind of the thing about that card is sometimes it's clutch. Sometimes you use it and it fucking backfires. So it's kind of a coin toss. It's a good card. I always suggest it for the sideboard, especially if you kind of know what you're going up against. You might be in a better position, but he's gonna do 5. Yeah, X 3 times is 15. Look at that. Look at that. Give me the old fucking sleepy emoji right there. Bob. Oof. Lifelink. Giada, I don't need Giada. He's probably just gonna mill me here. He's got 20 cards. Yeah, that's it. Told you, Wall of Fire does not fucking give it up easy, man. It's not gonna let you see that dot right there. It's not gonna be an easy line to cross. Not going to be an easy line to cross. No siree, Bob. And then we're done. Okay, not great opener, but we'll give it a shot. Life gain versus life gain right here. Okay, we'll do Giada to Metropolis Reformer. Cool mana. Swing in for 1. Boom. Giada. Boom. Hopefully he doesn't play a removal. That would suck. He's probably going to now. At least we can still put down Metropolis Reformer. Life Mirror? Yeah, Life Mirror happens. Yeah, Life Mirror does happen. Metropolis Reformer. Boom. Boom. Villainy, Streetwise, look out, good stuff. Good stuff. Gain. So I'm gonna have to use to solve. I'm gonna have to use fucking Go to bust people out. Unfortunately. Neighborhood Guardian, very nice. Neighborhood Guardian, very nice. Wherever he's gonna load up, I'm gonna blast. There we go. Boom. Boom. turn. My honest reaction to this. Got to gain 5 or more life. Right there. Tylenol. Tylenol. Okay, he put down the Edge Ganjigo, which means he can't play it on me. He's going to play Sanguine. It's going to be hard for him to... it's going to be hard for him to damage me because of the amount of life that I'm gaining here. The Unicorn. I got to do a Unicorn deck too, by the way. Yeah. Nice, nice, nice. I'm gonna have to wait to hit these kills out, man. Yodian frontliner, look at that. Wheel block, what is he? My fucking dinosaur's in 9? We'll block the 9. Take the damage. Gain that much life. Do that. We do that. We do no attacks when you end turn. Yeah, that's too much. It's gonna trigger twice and then trigger twice and then trigger twice. It's a really good deck, and I didn't get the removal quick enough, and I drew a thing. Good deck though. I've been thinking about a mono black one of or Orzhov one of these. Villainy is a very underrated card, I think. Who's getting it? Who's getting it? Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, I've heard. Alright guys, we're going to leave it right there for tonight. We had a pretty good run with Mono White Angels. In Standard, not even playing in the Alchemy queue, can actually hold up. Didn't get board wiped too much. So still pretty effective overall. I like it. I think the few couple of Angel cards add a nice little thing. We'll have to make one with Aurelia eventually. But so far, as a life gain, I'm pretty happy about the future life gain. I think the future life gain could look bright. So until next time, guys, I've been Jay Villain, and you've been great. Bye-bye.